Welcome to this new video about equipment for your violin. What do you need to start playing the violin, and what is really necessary to take care of your violin? Well, first you need to buy a violin. You can also hire a small violin when you are really tiny and you start playing. Just go to a violin maker in your city or town. Of course, you need a bow, and the bow has horse hair, yes. And then you need rosin for the hair of the bow. And you put as much rosin on the hair as much as you need to produce a sound on your instrument. Very important. Of course, the violin bag is extremely important. And I highly recommend to everybody who has an instrument to spend a little extra money on the violin bag, because it's necessary. It is waterproof and also accident proof. Imagine you would fall off your bike, or in the winter it can happen, and you only have a case which is not stable. It breaks and the instrument can break too. Therefore, invest in a very nice violin case. Yes, and of course it is immensely important to buy nice strings. For beginners, I recommend dominant strings, and for the advanced violinists I highly recommend Pirastro Eva Pirazzi Gold violin strings. They are amazing, and the sound is full golden round with this. Eva Pirazzi Gold is really wonderful. Nowadays, most of the people who play the violin play with a shoulder rest. Me personally, I play without any shoulder rest and without any pillow. And this allows the violin to be in touch with my body, and the vibration of the instrument, the sound production is by far more natural than with the shoulder rest. However, if you prefer a shoulder rest, I highly recommend to everybody to go to a violin maker and ask him to make your own experiment there in the store with many different shoulder rests, and then you try out different shoulder rests until you feel comfortable, because it is extremely important that the violin and violin playing feels comfortable when you put the violin, yes, on your shoulder and on your neck, because please don't buy a shoulder rest which makes you feel stuck. I recommend to those who want to play with a pillow to buy yourself a little pillow, yes, and put it underneath your violin. And like this, there's more flexibility already than with a shoulder rest. There are also much smaller little tiny pillows which you can stick, yes, here, and they stay there while you are playing. There are also very, very thin silicone pads which you can find by chance at some violin makers in the world. I highly recommend them. And this is a sordino. The sordino is often used when you play orchestra, and it lowers the voice of the violin a little bit nasal, yes. It makes a very fine sonor sound. And the sordino is also necessary when you play the violin. Always have the sordino with you. You can place it here, yes, between the two middle strings, and it stays there to keep your instrument very healthy. I recommend you use, when you have the heating on in the winter, a damper. This is a humidifier. And how to use the damper? It's a sponge inside, yes. You put it into water for some minutes and then you carefully take a towel and you dry the outside, yes, and then you put it into the F-hole of your instrument, yes. For you to know, I am a concert violinist and I also give online violin lessons for young and old. You're welcome to contact me if you're interested on this email address. See you in my next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.